all welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Glory Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory. I am the girl with the T. On this channel, I give the most detailed, factual, accurate analysis, commentaries, reviews of reality TV shows, movies, and trending social topics. So if you're new on this space, you are highly welcome. This is what you get. Please ensure to subscribe to this channel and click on the post notification bell to always receive alerts of my videos, right? So aside my daily videos, we also have a Saturday FSWG YouTube live stream, right, from 3 p.m. WAT every Saturday. So if you want a more intense, in-depth conversation where everybody gets to virtually air their own opinions, their perspectives, we do that here on Saturdays, right? Now, back to the crux of the matter of this video. I'm sure that a lot of you must have seen the title and the thumbnail of this video. I mean, of course, that's why you clicked to watch anyways. So we will be talking about YouTubers, the desperate things that YouTubers, specifically family vlogging YouTubers, do to draw traffic to their channel. Emphasis will be on two different stories that I've been following on for since the past 2 weeks. Yes, since last week flowing into this week. So guys, it's a lot, and usually I'm not one to judge any YouTuber on the kind of content they choose to create, because at the end of the day, everybody is a content creator in their own right? Even if you do not have a channel, your everyday life is content in itself, right? So I have always been very, very neutral and completely indifferent to whatever any YouTuber chooses to bring to this platform. At the end of the day, it's up to you to either show and tell or not. It's up to you to be a creator. It's up to you to be a spectator or a viewer as part of the viewing audience. But this time around, these particular stories, these two parties, their stories has been so, okay, it started off as very, very intriguing, but then later it moved on from being intriguing to very irritating. And I thought I should talk about it. And whatever I say on this video, it's going to be my own perspective, all right? It's not the ultimate opinion. It's my own opinion. And I am aware that this video might trigger a lot of YouTubers, it might trigger a lot of people. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop a few disclaimers out there before I continue. This video is not in any way a direct attack on any YouTuber. This video is not in any way intended to rubbish or shame or water down the hard work or the hustle of any YouTuber, black or not. Yes, this video is not in any way meant or intended to discourage people from visiting the channels of YouTubers who are most likely to be doing the things that I will be mentioning on this video, all right? It's a free word for all. Do you enjoy yourselves? But if you find yourself catching stray bullets, then just know that you are most definitely doing some of the things that I'll be mentioning on this video, and in my opinion, I feel like it's not right, okay? So that said, let's quickly get into the video. So I'm gonna start with two stories, all right? And guys, mind you, I'm not gonna name names. The reason for that is because for these two stories, there are kids scattered all over the videos of these people, so I wouldn't want to use my channel to expose those kids further. So the first family is an Irish American couple. They are into family vlogging. The way they started YouTube I think they started YouTube about 10 years ago. When they started, YouTube wasn't really a huge deal. They were not really getting a lot of views. They were not really making a lot of money. And YouTube wasn't even monetized as at that time. But they kept on making their videos anyways. And then when YouTube got monetized, the wife got pregnant. They started putting out videos about the wife's pregnancy journey. You know, first trimester, second trimester. They even did a birth vlog video. And the more they were doing such personal videos, the more their views were increasing and the more they were making money. And so it became like a eureka idea for them that, oh, okay, maybe this audience that we have like and enjoy watching videos about us making babies, about us raising our kids. And so they decided to turn it into a money-making venture. Yes, they had a second child, they had a fourth child. Oh, there was even a time the wife had a miscarriage, and it was a very traumatic experience for her. Guys, guess what? They covered it. The husband made sure he put the camera, you know, to show the wife crying and breaking down, and him consoling the wife, and that one passed and they had another baby. So I think now they have about 4 kids. Now, it now happens that they were no longer having the same amount of views they were having, when they were having the pregnancy vlogs, pregnancy journey videos, birth vlogs. So after their 4th child, it's probably turned out that they didn't want to have babies anymore. But then there was the question of how do they retain their viewers' attention? How do they gain more audience? How do they draw more traffic to their content? How do they make more money? They decided to start monetizing the upbringing of their kids. Yes, so the child's first potty training, the child's first baby steps, the child's days, first day in school, all those kind of videos. Those kind of videos are actually fun, to be very honest. Yes, they're actually fun. I do see a lot of them on YouTube, but then these couple decided to take it the extra mile by should I say transforming their first child. What I mean is they just woke up one day and declared that their first child, who originally is a boy, has decided to become a girl. They now started tagging and labeling that child to be a transgender. Now, they now did a baby naming ceremony. In Nigerian culture, when you give birth to a child, after 7 days, you name the baby. So this child was about, I think, 5-year-old or 7 years old, I think. And then they did another renaming ceremony for that child by naming the child a girl. Right? So they gave the child a girl's name rather. Now, aside that, they did not only change this boy's name, they started dressing the boy as a female. Guys, it was very, very messy, to the point that you will see videos of the father asking the boy questions, like probably trying to convince the boy that, oh no, you are the one that wants to be a girl. Do you want to have babies? That kind of thing. And it was very, very obvious that this child was very, very confused as to what is going on. This child does not want such a lifestyle. Basically, this father just by his own self, or the couple, let me not say the father only, but the couple just by themselves decided to turn this child into a transgender. Rip this child off his identity by giving this child another identity, trying to force this child to acclimatize himself to a lifestyle, to a culture that he is not familiar with. And so the internet got mad about it. People were upset. People were livid. And of course, guys, before all these things happened, their views are dropped drastically. But the moment they started using this, their first son, their first child, to fake a transitioning journey into becoming a transgender, guys, it became crazy. People were upset, but their views were shooting up and they were making a lot of money, and they did not stop right there. They continued doing what they were doing, guys. But then it started drawing the attention of a lot of critics in the society, started drawing the attention of a lot of media bodies. Journalists started questioning them. And so a particular journalist went to the family's house, of course by a request, and they obliged her request, gave her an invitation. She went there, she stayed with this family for I think a couple of days, and that was where she dug into the ugly, dirty truth and secrets of this family. So it turned out that this family, they were thriving on, I don't know, should I say manipulating their viewers, manipulating the audience, manipulating their kids into making money. They call it content creation, right? Family vlogging, but they were basically using their kids, forcing their kids to be in the videos. There were times where their kids would say they don't want to be in the videos, but then they would force their kids into being in the videos. Guys, it was all messy, it was all nasty, it was all dirty. And so the family received a lot of drags, a lot of clampdowns, a lot of castigations online, until the pressure was too much, to the extent that they now finally, that's the couple, finally decided to delete all their videos and take a break off YouTube. And so according to them, they still have hidden, or rather kept somewhere, all the videos that they've done for the past 10 years. And when their kids grow up, they will definitely show those videos to their kids and let their kids be the judge of if they were wrong or right or whatever. Now, the second story is of this African American YouTuber that made a name for herself on YouTube and even on Instagram from sharing her natural hair journey. Right now, I think about 5-6 years ago or more or less, I don't know, I'm not sure, natural hair became a thing on social media, on the internet, guys. A lot of people wanted to transition from relaxed hair to natural hair, and they just did not know how to go about it. So there were people who took out time to do that research, bring out solutions and best ways on how to transition right, and then maintain your hair, keep your hair healthy and all of that. Now, this particular female YouTuber was one of those people that did it the right way, and she made a name for herself. She made a lot of money. Yes, I particularly subscribed to her channel just because of that. And she wasn't just one of those people that just woke up and started doing it. She's a certified nurse. She's trained. She's got a lot of certifications, a lot of degrees and all of that. So she's an authority in that area. And she also was able to create and produce her own products that she was selling. I mean, she became very huge. She has a child, she has a family, and I just basically loved her because of how natural she was, how humble she was, and everything like that, guys. I mean, she was one of those people whose opinion on hair that I highly respected and would take anytime, any day. So me too, I transitioned, into natural hair. I mean, look at the power of influence right there. I transitioned into natural hair, taking bits and pieces of the lessons that she gives on how to maintain natural hair, and it worked, guys. This is not just that this person is a scam or a sham or anything. No, it worked 100%. Now, fast forward to a while, I think for about a year or two, I kind of lost interest in the whole natural hair thing, watching her videos, because I had gotten the hang of it. So for me, I felt like there was no need anymore. So I just got lost in my own world, of course. And then one of those days, I stumbled on a video of her. She did a video, and it wasn't with her own channel. She had actually created another channel, and she did a video talking about, her channels got, should I say hacked? That her channel got hacked, her social media account got hacked. She was basically complaining, and I was shocked. So I ran off, watched that video, and oh my God, she completely invested in my emotional bank. I was broken when I saw that, because she had over 1 million subscribers on that channel. From that channel, guys, she had made so much money. She got a house, she's living large, she's living well, and she's not proud. She's very humble about it and very, very open about her successes, from YouTube as a creator. But then this new video was showing the ugly side of all of her struggles, and guys, I felt really sorry for her. Apparently, she had broken up with the father of her child, and I think as at that time, I remember she had done a video talking about she had met someone new, she had even engaged the person, and her subscribers were alarmed. They were advising her in the comment section that this is wrong on all levels. You just broke up from a long-term relationship, or should I say marriage, or whatever that was, and then 2 months later you are meeting someone else and you are engaging the person. That is wrong. But then she was like, no, that she's fine, everything is all well and good, she's in the right space, yes, she loves this person, blah blah blah. And so months later, this is about, I think, 6 months or 7 months later, and this 7 months that I'm talking about is about last week, flowing into this week, I saw videos of her on this new channel complaining that her channel had been hacked, a channel that's gotten over 1.5 million subscribers, guys. Her Instagram page has been hacked. She was just complaining, and guys, I broke down for her because I loved this lady so much. She completely invested in my emotional bank, and immediately I subscribed to her new channel because I was curious as to what had happened. So she did a first video explaining all that had happened. People sympathized with her and all of that. She did a second video. From the videos that she was doing, she was claiming that it was this new boyfriend that she had that had actually hacked into her channel. The guy was jealous of her success. The guy wanted to live a fake life. The guy had been living a fake life. She has the one feeding the guy, clothing the guy, the house the guy bought. She bought the house from the guy just so that the guy could get the interest on it. She was just giving a lot of narratives. Guys, let me be honest with you. The first 2-3 videos that she did, I paid attention, I watched, I listened. But guess what? On this new channel that this lady created, I think she has done over 10 videos already. And all these 10 videos are details and details and details, step by step, about every single thing that had happened to her. And to be very frank with you all guys, I'm one person that gets easily bored when people keeps on telling me about their personal lives. I feel like it becomes too much information because I'm a very, very private person. Yes, I can say one or two things about myself, but I try as much as possible not to go into details, because the truth is, you don't want to bore people, and also you don't know who is there, you don't know who is taking down your information, you don't know what's happening out there. The world is crazy, the world is dangerous. So this lady's new channel now is built on dragging this her boyfriend, yes, or fiance or whatever it is. She keeps dragging him on videos, she keeps laying allegations on him. Oh, he stole my money, he did this and that. And guess what? Just as is the expected reaction from our audience, they started dragging her back. They started insulting her. They started accusing her of manipulating a new audience. They started accusing her of creating very, very crazy clickbait just to get their attention, just to make money. And of course, this her new channel is already monetized. She has gotten a lot of subscribers again, yes. But now people are now fed up. People are now angry because originally they know her to be a creator that deals in hair, natural hair products, right? But now they now see a new kind of content as just vindictive, petty gossip, you know, or should I say vindictive kind of content against this her boyfriend, right? Of course, remember guys, in the first 3 videos she did, people have sympathized with her, empathized with her, people have consoled her, people have even gone as far as advising her to take the case to court, sue the guy, report to the police, report all of these things. But guess what? She has not done any of that. She hasn't done any of these things. She has not reported to the police. She has not taken the matter to court. She has not sued the guy. In fact, she's bringing it now to a channel. So she's now using a channel as a courtroom, wanting her viewers to, you know, judge the guy. I mean, guys, it's become very, very messy. And to be very honest with you, from my perspective as one who had such high regard for this YouTuber, guys, I have completely lost my respect for this woman. I mean, her recent videos, they've now automatically triggered this sudden dislike and resentment in me towards this her fiance, who I don't know, who I have never met, you know. So I realized that I was beginning to dislike someone that I never knew, and so I just decided that, you know what, I'm taking a step back from all of this. And now people are watching our videos and now they are coming to the conclusion that nah, this is not real, that she's probably cooking up the whole story of her channel being hacked. She's probably trying to use this as a clickbait or as a move to create another channel, get it grown to a sizable amount of subscribers, you know, and then start earning big on this channel. And then she'll probably one day out of the blues just release and reopen that her old channel that she was doing on natural hair, you know, and then she'll come up with one cock and bull story and say that, oh, and the hackers, they've left her account, because she was saying that, oh, the hackers that actually left hacked into her account or her channel, they were asking for money, she paid them the money. Guys, the whole thing became very, very messy. But in all of this, what do I see as a fellow YouTuber, as a fellow YouTube content creator? I see a lot of disrespect, I see a lot of disregard, I see a lot of manipulation going on here. For the first family, to be very honest, you know, it is a crime. It's an offense against those kids, against that their child that they are forcing to become another gender. I mean, that boy is so young and innocent. He knows nothing about transition. He knows nothing about all this queer movement. He knows nothing about it at all. He's just obviously being a child, but automatically, just because of money, just because of the views, just because of the traffic to their channel, they are forcing this child to become female, dressing the child up as a girl, renaming the child, and the child is still not accepting of all of these things. They're still trying to brainwash the child and force the child into that kind of lifestyle. And as far as I'm concerned, for everybody that's queer, everybody that is of the LGBT community, it's their choice on when they want to come out of the closet. So now I feel like these parents of the first family, they've completely extorted this child. They've completely ripped this child of his privacy, that I am now scared for this child. That what if this child grows up and turns 18? And then people are now conflicting and confusing this child's gender. What would be their explanation? What would be their excuse? I wish that child would grow up and sue their parents. I mean, yes, a lot of people are going to argue that, oh, from all of the things that the parents have done, they've been able to give their kids a better lifestyle, put their kids in private schools, you know, take their kids on trips, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that is on the side. But must it be at the expense of the identity of their kids? It does not really make sense. That is complete madness. Complete madness. It's like you taking the words of a 2-year-old serious. A 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old tells you, oh mom, I don't want to be a woman, I want to be a man. And you take that serious? Are you for real? As a parent? If that is not madness, I don't know what that is. And then for the other lady, gosh, I just see so much manipulation. I mean, guys, it's enough to put out 3 videos. 3 is the max. 3 videos, you know, complain about all you're going through. Take it to court. Guys, you know the crazy thing? In all of those videos, she had actually mentioned that this her boyfriend, after hacking her channel, had gone to create his own YouTube channel and he was using her to make money. Guys, I now went to go and research that guy's channel, and the only things I saw on his channel were just motivational videos, and he wasn't even getting the views. He would do like a 2-minute video, a 3-minute video. He probably might have deleted those videos, maybe, but I just feel like this new kind of content that she's creating, I understand she's sharing her journey, she's sharing her story because she does not want the guy's narrative, you know, to put her in a bad light, in an ugly light, which I understand. But I feel like she has done so many videos about this particular conversation. She will even make videos, position the camera, and then she'll be crying in front of the cameras, and then she'll be, to be honest, people are now tired. And this is not me trying to be insensitive, but I feel like the actual personality that people have always known her to have, it's now lost. People now think she's the one that has a problem. People are now trying to justify whatever must have happened between herself and the guy. People are now saying that for the fact that she has not really taken this to court, it means that there must have been things that she has done to this guy that made the guy did what she's accusing him of. And people are now saying that, oh, she deserves what the guy has actually done to her. People are now saying that, oh, she's the one that has a problem, that all these years that they've known her on YouTube, you know, as this very, very innocent, beautiful, sweet African-American lady, that she must have been pretending. And guys, you won't really blame people for thinking that way, because I think she has actually overstretched the matter. She has actually overstretched it. She has actually oversaid things about this guy that should not be said out in the open, that should be taken to court or probably reported to the police. I mean, it's all become very, very messy. And you see, these 2 YouTubers that I have actually used as an example, they are not the only people, YouTubers, YouTube creators, that are actually guilty of doing this, you know, manipulating the emotions of their viewers just to make money, or should I say, infringing on the privacy of their families, of their kids, just to actually get views, to draw traffic. They're not the only ones that are actually guilty of it. There are so many of them out there. Even in this Nigeria, there are so many YouTubers out there. Now it has become a business. Oh, every single thing about their lives, their kids. And to be very frank with you, you see, some of them, if they had their way, you see the sex routine between themselves and their spouses. I'm sure that just for the sake of making money and for the views, they would not mind going as far as putting it out there on YouTube. And I'm thinking, at what point and when will YouTubers learn to draw the line? When will these family vloggers learn to draw the line, create that boundary between their lives and the kind of content they want to put out there on YouTube? I'm not saying they should not do what they want to do. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a hustle. Some people come onto YouTube to create a brand for themselves. Some people come onto YouTube to actually make the money. You see how most of them deviate from being, you know, just the fun, entertaining, realistic family vloggers, right, to now showing intimate details of their families. And listen, guys, there are 2 sides to this. There's the part where these YouTube creators, they want to create that connection between themselves and their audience, which is right, which is all well and good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, when you have a huge channel or a small channel and you see your subscribers and your viewers as a family and you feel like you're obliged to share certain information with them. I mean, that is up to you, that's your prerogative. But then there's the other part where you don't know who is listening, you don't know who's watching. Why don't you not tell it all? Even though you're trying to make a tell it all video, why don't you not tell it all? At least remain some private information, remain some private details to your own self, to protect yourself and your family. Anyways, my final words for this video is this. Dear YouTubers, can we just stop doing too much? I mean, let's do whatever we want to do. Go as far as creating the kind of content you want to create, enjoy it, have fun, entertain your audience, inform your audience, educate your audience, do whatever it takes to do whatever you want to do, whether for the money, whether to grow your brand, whatever it is you want to do, go ahead to do it. But then always remember that when it comes to family, there's a certain level of sanctity and protection that you should give to your family, especially your kids. You need to protect your kids at all costs. You cannot enrich yourself, grow your channel at the expense of your kids' identity, at the expense of your kids' lives, your kids' privacy. It does not make sense. That's complete madness. And then for those of us that go to the extreme of using very, very extreme clickbait, extreme information, extreme, come on. You'll get the views, no doubt. You'll make the money, no doubt. But then the question you should ask yourself, and you should also answer for yourself, is what kind of perception are you creating out there? If there's one thing I really pride myself with on my channel, yes, that a lot of you have also attested to, is that, oh Glory, when you put out a video and we see the thumbnail, we know that it is what we see on the thumbnail that we're actually getting on the video. The content of the video actually goes in line with the content of the thumbnail. And that is the kind of image I want for myself on this space. I don't want people to see my thumbnails or see my channel and then they say that, oh, that one where there's always fake news. I don't want that kind of content. I don't want that kind of ratings. I don't want that kind of perception. I want something positive. So that said, I don't know what you all think, but just go ahead. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory Elijah. Have an amazing day. Bye.